Hey, it's me, Hannah. I've got some fabric. So I went to my grandmother-in-law's house recently, and knowing that I was getting into sewing, she graciously let me peruse through her decades-long collection of suiting fabrics. And today I would like to go through each of these fabrics, catalog them, and find a way to store them so that I am able to see what I have, keep track of like how much of each piece I have, and hopefully make coming up with projects a little bit easier. I'm not going to keep you waiting. Let's get started. So we've got this like suede material in a very pretty bluish gray. This seems like more of an upholstery fabric actually than a suiting material, but that's not stopped me before trying to make stuff from it. So this feels like it would be really good for accessories, belts or vests or things like that. So I'm excited about this. I think it's a really pretty color too. Look at the colors on this. Oh, it's so pretty. Skirt, vest. Yeah, there's a lot we can do with this one. Okay, so there's not a lot of this material, but it does have a really pretty little speckle detail to it. It's like this kind of wool suiting material. I think it would be really, I could do a nice neutral, again, skirt. You're gonna hear that a lot. I think that's probably what I would want to end up doing with this material. I think I wear a lot of black out in real life, so having something that has these little pops of color would be really fun, and I could make it go with a lot of other pieces of clothing. More plaid. There's something about this bright red color that just screams Christmas to me, and I'm a huge Christmas girly, so I have a lot of ideas that will probably be a little more seasonal down the road, but look at the colors, it's so bright. More plaid. I am obsessed with these neutrals. This I want 100% want to make a skirt from. I definitely think there's enough material for. The fact that they're neutrals will make them a little more easy to wear, easy to style things with. I love the way it looks, kind of like almost faded into the corners here. It's just so pretty and feels so nice. For, you know, being a wool material, it just feels really nice. I'm not super positive about this one. It is just a brown corduroy. The style of the corduroy, I think, ages it a bit. So I don't know, maybe some sort of like 70s inspired like mini skirt, or I mean, it's a good brown color for something maybe a little more fantasy, maybe a Ren Fair accessory as well. You know, potentially like a bag or something could be really nice with this. So I think that there's a lot of potential here, and I want to make sure that I find the right project for it. Speaking of Ren Fair accessories, some more upholstery fabric. This is kind of like a vinyl-y faux leather. Got some really good texture to it. I haven't started doing any sort of leather work, so I'm sure it'll happen down the road, but for now, having a faux leather sewing material is going to be key for especially those Ren Fair accessories. A lot of ideas with this, a lot of, you know, corset belts or straps, things like that. My brain is reeling right now. I've got so many ideas. I'm very excited to have this, and it's a good amount too. Oh, and it feels nice on the inside. More patterned material. I think this is such a beautiful pattern, beautiful colors. Nothing too bright, but still statement. I would like to do a full suit. It feels like there would be enough material for it. So I'm definitely gonna end up saving this for a big project, like a 3-piece, either kind of a more mask suit or maybe a skirt, vest, blazer situation. I'm not positive yet, but I will be keeping an eye out for patterns. If you have a pattern or you know someone who has a pattern, drop a comment, because I have big plans for you. Just so much of this camel colored wool suiting material that is screaming cloak to me. But there's so much of it as well. I feel like I could make one of everything with this. Cloaks are high on my list right now, something I need to do or would like to make to add to my collection of fantasy apparel. And I really like the neutral color of this. It's a nice light color too. And I also think a nice little hoppity vest with this would be really, really cute. So a lot of projects that are gonna come out of this fabric for sure. Keep your eyes peeled. Bag 1 down, let's get to bag 2. This material feels so nice. This actually has a tag on it. Not quite 4 yards in this piece. 87% wool, 13% silk, so no wonder it feels so good. Unfortunately, there's not a date. Forstmann fabric. And it's just like that perfect dark, you know, super dark gray, almost black color. Really nice texture to it, and a good amount of it too. I could definitely get a nice wool skirt out of it. I think maybe a pair of trousers, actually. I've not tried pants before, and I have a couple patterns saved that I've been meaning to try, so definitely some good projects coming out of this one for sure. There's not a lot of this fabric, but it has just the prettiest blue and gray plaid detail to it that I couldn't leave behind. Again, it's suiting material, so I'm always coming back to pieces of a suit. A vest would be really cute in this material. I don't think I would have enough for trousers, but maybe again like what, a little 70s mini skirt moment. But we'll just have to wait and see. This fabric, according to this tag, is 40% wool up to 60% of silk or something else. It's kind of hard to say since the tag is ripped. But it is a really pretty striped pattern, light blue and like a navy together in the striped pattern. There's a good amount of it, but I'm really not sure what I want to do with it. It feels really nice, so potentially a dress or a pinafore or maybe just an apron. Probably wait and see how I am inspired in the future. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Are you kidding me? This is so vibrant and beautiful, and there's so much of it. It is so warm and cool at the same time, and it feels so nice. I don't think there's a tag. Oh, I wish there was, but there's so much of it, and one of everything, please. Oh my gosh, could you imagine the cloak? Full suit coming out of this. I don't know if I have that much fabric, but there's plenty here, and it's just such a pretty color. I will be using every last square inch. So beautiful. Look at these pinstripes. Man, I wish there was a tag. It at least looks linen-y. I think some billowy trousers or a pinafore with this material would be just amazing. And it's like this nice warm brown color too, so the stripes, the little pinstripes. So I think that will be perfect for some summer apparel, something I can wear on a beach or something. It's perfect. Look at this. Look at that little crushed velvet moment. Again, we're probably looking at another cloak, maybe kind of a shorter cloak. I don't know if there's enough for like a full piece. Maybe some accessories, things like that. But it's very nice. It's a pretty color. This nice gray color, nice and neutral. Still in great shape. Feels really nice. Has some good stretch to it as well. So maybe like a bodice or something like that. I'm not sure. If you have any ideas, please leave comments. So this beautiful color, there's a good amount of fabric here. It's nice and thin too. So I'm not positive that I would want like a full dress or pinafore in this color, but I added this to my haul just because I like the material so much. So I could always dye it if it's the color that's keeping me from being inspired. But yeah, again, drop comments if you have them. Look at the colors on this one. It's so pretty. Again, there's not like a super large amount of it, but it is pretty thin. So I could probably get a piece or two out of it for sure. I'm not sure. I just knew that I liked the colors so much that I couldn't leave it. Definitely something summery. Maybe like a button-up shirt. Oh, with little shorts like bowling shirt action. So many options. All right, now we're talking. I mean, if you're gonna do corduroy, make it the biggest, loudest print you have. There's so many fun colors in this, and it has this little gold detail as well. I have absolutely no idea what I would want to do with this. There are so many ideas, like a giant, like a big old like 90s blazer situation from this material. Then there's plenty of it too, so that's something that I could potentially do. This was the last piece that I had to share with you, so I think we ended on an amazing note. I'm gonna request it one more time. If you have any ideas on what I should be doing with this fabric, please drop them. If any of this has inspired you, let me know. Please inspire me. Awesome, now I'm going to try and figure out where I'm going to store all of this fabric, because there's no room. There's no room for this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Oh, I had so much fun going through and seeing what had inspired Virginia and where her brain was through the decades as she collected this fabric. Like all of us had the intention of making these grand projects for her loved ones, for herself. It inspired me. I'm honored. I'm honored. So I'm gonna get started on a project. Not sure which one yet, but stay tuned. If you had as much fun as I did, it would mean the world to me if you would like and subscribe. And if you do, I will see you in 2 weeks for my next video. Take care.